What if the difficulties that you are going through, the pain, could be the very place that God is going to use to manifest His presence with you, and God is going to use to bring you great success? Welcome to At the Feet of Jesus as we continue in God's Word in the adventure of David. David is running from Saul, who is jealous of him, and out of jealousy, he has tried to spare him twice. And now in 1 Samuel 18, we continue to see verse 14. And everything David did, he had great success because the Lord was with him. When Saul saw how successful he was afraid of him. But all of Israel and Judah loved David because he led them in campaign. When Saul saw how successful David was, he was afraid of him. We're going to focus on 1 Samuel 18:14. And everything he did, he had great success because the Lord was with him. Wow. And we're also going to look at the words of David himself. In Psalm 66, David is acknowledging that he has felt like he's going through the fire. He says, "For you, O God, tested us. You refined us like silver. You brought us into prison and laid burdens on our backs. You let people ride over our heads. We went through the fire and water, but you brought us to a place of abundance." Let's do a reflection, GPS. Let's observe God, people, and apply it to ourselves. I recommend you to get a journal. Write this down in your journal. It is so powerful to take time to sit at the feet of Jesus and journal what God is teaching you. What do we see? What do we learn about our God? Did you notice that David, of course, is saying, "I see that you are putting a burden on me, that you are walking me through fire, through waters, but you gave me abundance." We have a God that takes his servants like David, faithful, who love him, who honor him, who believes in him, through fires. God takes his children through difficulties. God takes his children through fire. God allows his children to feel the weight. In it, he refines our character, and at the same time, his presence is manifested. And he also brings us to great abundance. I'm observing God. In one sentence, we have a God that is with us, never leaves us, and he trains us through difficulties, but he brings us to abundance, growth, and great success. What do we observe about people? We have David in this passage. We see that David was described as one whose God was with him. And everything he did, he succeeded. He even succeeded in running away from Saul and not getting killed by him. He succeeded in hiding from the one who is trying to kill him. So some of his success is not what sometimes we in the Western world may picture. Some of his success was right now that he was able to save his life because God was with him. Also, of course, in battle, he was very victorious, very successful. Also, of course, in battle, he was leading Israel from victory unto victory. Wow, how do I apply this to self? It is powerful through the eyes that David is teaching us through to see life. In Psalm 66, he is saying, "You, God, you burden us. You took me through these difficulties." He's acknowledging God in the difficulties. He's not blaming God in the difficulties. He is acknowledging God has a purpose, and the difficulties that you and I are going through. And I want to have the lenses of always seeing God through everything I'm going through. I want to have the heart of a child that holds my father's hand and says, like David, God, you are taking me through this difficult road, but I'm going to trust you in it. And I'm going to believe that you are growing me in this difficulty, and you are going to bring me great success, and you are going to bring me abundance. And above all, when we go through difficulties, may we be very aware of God's presence. You are Emmanuel, God with me. God, you are with me in the trials. I'm going to hang on to your hand. I'm going to love you in the trials. And I'm going to love you in the joys. And I'm going to give thanks because I'm going to look ahead and know that you have a good purpose in these trials. We want to be like Joseph. What the enemy means for evil, God is working it out for good, for the salvation of many people. I have a mentor that says, God works everything together for good, as Romans 8. And she said, in other words, God works everything for me. Things don't happen to me. Things happened for me. Let us see the hand of God through these difficulties. This is happening for you. How about you? How is God speaking to you? And remember, don't go to sleep until you have sat at the feet of Jesus and heard his voice speaking to you. Blessings.